Hey, it's Deja. So I've been seeing a lot of people talking about Ariana Grande and everything that's happening with her. And it's not really about the music or the tour. It's mostly about the conversation surrounding her appearance while she's doing her Eternal Sunshine tour right now. So I just want to add that I'm not diagnosing Ariana and I don't know her medical history. I'm just discussing what people have been talking about online. So what people are seeing is basically that Ariana looks significantly thinner than she did just like a few years ago. Fans have been discussing this all around TikTok and Twitter and YouTube. A lot of people are really just asking if she's okay. And a lot of people are mentioning that her frame just looks a lot thinner because, like, you can see her collarbone, you can see her like arms, they look just really frail. A lot of the clothes that she's wearing, they're kind of like halter tops or like spaghetti straps. So you can definitely see like her chest, and you can tell that it just looks very thin for her frame that we've normally seen. So this definitely didn't start with this tour. It started with the Wicked promotion. I don't know if you guys remember, but with Cynthia Erivo and with Ariana Grande, people they kept talking about like their relationship and everything that they had going on. But another conversation was how thin not only Cynthia and Ariana were also other members of the cast because they just noticed that it looked like everybody was getting thinner. And they were like, being thin doesn't really have anything to do with the movie. So like, what's going on? Like, are y'all okay? Because it's just a lot of weird stuff was happening around that movie. Good movie though, but the cast seemed like they was going through it. I do want to say that Ariana actually did talk about her appearance and like how people were responding and talking about her body back in 2023 in a TikTok video.
Hi everyone. I have made my coffee. I'm on my way to work soon. I just wanted to come on and I don't do this often. I don't like it. I'm not good at it. I'm not good at it and I don't like it. But I just wanted to address your concerns about my body and talk a little bit about what it means to be a person with a body and to be seen and to be paid such close attention to. I think we should be gentler and less comfortable commenting on people's bodies, no matter what. If you think you're saying something good or well-intentioned, whatever it is, healthy, unhealthy, big, small, this, that, sexy, not sexy, I don't, we just shouldn't, we should really work towards not doing that as much. There are ways to compliment someone or to ignore something that you see that you don't like, that I think we should help each other work towards, just to aim towards being safer and keeping each other safer. But I just also wanted to say, one, there are many different kinds of beautiful. There are many different ways to look healthy and beautiful. I know personally for me, the body that you've been comparing my current body to was the unhealthiest version of my body. I was on a lot of antidepressants and drinking on them and eating poorly and at the lowest points of my life when I looked the way you consider my healthy, but that in fact wasn't my healthy. I know I shouldn't have to explain that, but I do feel like maybe having an openness and some sort of vulnerability here will be something like good might come from it. I don't know, but that's the first thing. Healthy can look different. The second thing is you never know what someone is going through. So even if you are coming from a loving place and a caring place, that person probably is working on it or has a support system that they are working on it with, and you never know. So be gentle with each other and with yourselves. And thirdly, the third one's unrelated, I guess. I just wanted to extend some love your way and tell you that you're beautiful, no matter what phase you're in. By the way, I'm not wearing eyelashes or eyeliner right now. This is my face, these are my eyes, so don't freak out about that now too, please. Oh my god. But yeah, sending you guys a lot of love, and I think you're beautiful, no matter what you're going through, no matter what weight, no matter what how you like to do your makeup these days, no matter what cosmetic procedures you've had or not, or anything. Yeah, I just think you're beautiful and wanted to share some feelings. Have a very beautiful day, and I'm sending you a lot of love.
So she, addressed what everybody was saying and said that people were calling her previous body healthy, like during the positions era and all of that. But she was actually in like a very unhealthy period of her life. And she was saying like she had mental struggles, she was on antidepressants, she was drinking alcohol, and she just wasn't really taking care of herself. And to her point, like people don't always know what healthy looks like for everyone. Like you just kind of say, you should be smaller, you should be bigger, like this isn't okay for you. So I definitely understand what she was saying, but we all have eyes and we can see when it seems like somebody is going through something. And I think that we can be honest and say that she does look very thin. They're not really judging her, they're just saying I'm genuinely concerned, which a lot of people would be. And I definitely will say, just for me, it does look a lot different because it's not just how thin she is now, it's also the fact that she stopped tanning herself. She was going off and like, oh well, I have a Sicilian background and like I am, just naturally tanner and all this other kind of stuff. And we also know the way she was talking was different. She wasn't like, oh, that's my Jew and all that when she was on Wicked. Okay, she was Glinda the Good Witch. So it's just like the way that she was previously and the way that she is now is different. And I will say, with the times that we're moving in, nobody wants to be, bigger butt, bigger lips, bigger all of this. It's really just now, I want to be smaller and thinner because that's what's in right now. And I think that that is a part of anti-fatness. I won't go too deep in it, but it really is real. And, people don't really see it as that, but that really is what it is. Because also, Ariana Grande has never been a bigger girl. So it's just like if she thinks that she got to be smaller, and we all have known her to be this shorter, smaller girl, it's like what does it say for the rest of us? Another thing that people have been saying is with her divorce from Dalton Gomez, that might have had something to do with it, but not just the divorce, like her actual relationship that she had coming out of that with Ethan Slater. He was her co-star on the Wicked set on the Wicked movie, and he was married to a woman. They were having a baby. Like his wife was pregnant, and he left his family for Ariana Grande. They were dating, I think, for like 3 years or something like that. And then now people have been saying that they broke up. And some people were saying that it was like a while ago, and it's just now becoming public, and that might have been kind of the reason why all this stuff was happening to her. So I don't know that for sure, but breakups and stuff like that, it can make you go crazy. Especially if like, and I'm not saying she ruined her public image or anything, but especially if you went to the point where you were, dating this married man, everybody's calling you a hussy, everybody's using your own songs against you because she did make that song break up with your girlfriend. Like people are genuinely acting like you are just the worst person in the world, whether she is or she isn't, but that's how people are acting. So I can definitely see where that would just like really weigh on you. And another conversation, whenever you see somebody talk about Ariana Grande and like how she looks and stuff, people they always want to bring up like Chadwick Boseman. Celebrities don't actually owe us anything, as far as like what they're going through privately, what they're going through mentally or anything like that. But I think the conversation is different. People are just saying like, I hope that she is okay. With Chadwick Boseman, people, I remember that on Twitter and stuff, people were making fun of him. They were like, oh, he looks ashy, oh, all of this, and he was going through stage 4 cancer. And everything that I've heard about Ariana Grande is just I hope that she is okay. Nobody is saying like nobody's talking about her appearance or anything like that in a derogatory way. So people bringing up Chadwick Boseman, I think is just unfair, and I think that it is a cop out to kind of keep like a little bit enabling her and just like, I mean, she she looked different, but it's okay. It's like it's okay to call out that somebody is going through something. We know how predatory the music industry is. We know how predatory these industries are, and if something were to happen to her and she would no longer be on here, people would be saying like, oh, people should have been calling out before. No, people were calling out before, and they were doing it actually a very kind way, I think. Anyways, I hope that she is okay. I hope that she's just going through something. She got to break up with the married guy, that probably divorced now. And she just, was going through stuff. People lose weight when they get a divorce or when they break up, get a divorce. So she done went through both of those. So I hope that she is okay. But I do want to know, like, do y'all think that is genuine concern? Or do you think that people should stop discussing celebrities' bodies altogether, which is basically what Ariana was saying before? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see y'all in the next video.